Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode on Lumber Capital Log Yard. Today we bring you some live fire grilling, which is one of our favorite things to do when the weather is nice. And we were actually inspired today by a bobby flay recipe for an open-faced sandwich that looks really good. And as most of you know, we usually let the men of the family do the grilling around here. So today, my dad, the boss, the guy behind the scenes that runs the whole thing, the logger of the family, you know him, he's going to be grilling us up some steak. So let's get into it.
We are hopefully starting a new series today. Starting today, we are going to be doing grilling and talking about what's in the kiln. So we're going to get the grill fired up. We have an exciting flank steak that we're going to do for sandwiches, and of course we're interested in our products. We love using them. So this is our fire starter, available online. We're going to get the fire going with a little of that. We already have the kindling here ready to go. Of course, this is some of the cutoffs from coming out of the kiln. It's just pine, so it starts up pretty good. And then we have our cherry smoke wood. We're going to smoke the flank steak, which I'll be talking about a little later in the video. With cherry, you only use a little bit. This is pretty dry. I'm not going to add any water to it. We don't actually need extra smoke. The flank steak, of course, is a economy buster, if you will. We're going to be making sandwiches. So it's about 4 minutes on each side. So here we go. We're going to get the fire started.
So as the boss mentioned, we're going to be making this a bit of a little series, and I think we know what we're going to call it. We're going to call it What is Cooking, and that's because we're going to be checking out what we have been cooking in the kiln as well as what we're grilling up. And so yeah, we have been cooking a lot of lumber, trust me. Ever since we got this thing, we have been kiln drying a lot of freaking stuff, I'll tell you. And so we want to share what we have been up to with the kiln and give you guys updates on what is in there at all times. Right now, we're going to see what's in there because it is for a very short time going to be turned off because what's in there is done right now. So we can open her up and see what's in there. What we have here is 2 packs of blue stain pine, and this stuff seems to be in some high demand right now. Everyone wants blue stain, and I see why. There's so much character in this wood, and it's not in every pine tree, but if you get a good batch, you might just get a lot of character. And I've showed you guys blue stain a lot. If you're not familiar with it, I'll do a video on it next time it comes around. But these we milled quite a while back, and they've been through the kiln, so now they're ready to come out and be made into shiplap. We actually already have somebody who wants it, so it's basically sold at this point. Not quite, but yeah, we have somebody interested in it for shiplap. I think this whole thing, all of this, is going to be turned into that. So yeah, this stuff is already called for, but we definitely do have more to come. And pine, as you can imagine, takes a lot less time in this now kiln than the hardwood does. It all dries at different rates. It's really interesting, the science behind the whole kiln drying situation that I've talked about before. But I will be so interested to see this stuff once it's planed down and all that character comes out. So yeah, let's get back to the grilling.
We're using a Bobby Flay recipe for our flank steak on our Lone Star grill here. This is my favorite grill to cook on. It's not a smoker, of course. This is an open fire grill. We didn't put any charcoal or anything. It's just our wood products. It makes it a lot of fun. And we have a flank steak here. This has been brushed with oil, olive oil, and then there is salt and pepper on each side. That's already been taken care of. So it's already been prepared to put on the grill, and we're ready to put it on. And it's 4 minutes on each side. You can hear it sizzling, hopefully, on the video. And we don't want to overcook it, so we're just going to go, approximately 4 minutes on each side, flip it. The salt and pepper will help darken that up, and it ought to get a very nice crust on it. And then we will be ready to talk about some other stuff coming up. Okay, we're 4 minutes in. We're flipping our flank steak. Looks perfect. And we will see in 4 more minutes. Okay, we barked up the flank steak on each side. You probably can't see it from that angle. I'm gonna raise it up because this is a Lone Star Santa Maria grill. So we're gonna get it back up out of the heat. A little squeaky there. And we're gonna let it rest for approximately 12 to 15 minutes. And we're gonna add some barbecue sauce on it. We have to monitor the heat because it's not just charcoal, we are cooking with wood. So I probably will have to lower it back down. If you guys are using a conventional smoker, you may be able to just let it as it is. But we want it to rest here just for a minute before we add the barbecue sauce, and then we're finished cooking the steak. This is our homemade barbecue sauce. We have the one side done. I'm going to flip it. Remember, you don't want this on direct heat. Because I'm using a Santa Maria grill, I'm able to raise it away from the heat. So the other side already has the sauce on it. And we will just let this sit on this side, rest a little bit away from the direct heat, or flip it again. Generally with a Santa Maria, you can use your hand, you can just feel where the hot spots are. That's generally how I've cooked. I've watched a couple professionals really that know what they're doing with open fire cooking, and they just use their hand to determine where the heat is on the grill. This again is my favorite way of cooking. Of course, I love firewood. We have access to some of the finest woods in the Northeast. We're very fond of cherry. You have to be a little careful. It can get a little poignant if you use too much. But we like the cherry. A very underrated wood that we have in inventory is maple. Of course, maple carries a lot of sugars. Next week, we're hoping to do a video on fish tacos. We'll be using maple for the fish. Again, it would be something that'd be very light. Another opportunity would be to use some sassafras. We have some of that in inventory. I guess we'll have to wait and see what we're thinking at the end of the week, next week. But yeah, this is coming along just right. Again, it's 15 minutes on indirect heat. And again, I'm just using my hand to go across the heat surface to make sure that it's not too hot. The steak is still sizzling a little bit when I flip it, so we know the temperature's over 212 degrees. There, I just lowered it a little bit. I'm gonna add a little more barbecue sauce to this side so that when I reflip it, it just sort of bakes onto the steak.